You're here. Oh, thank God. She almost falls and the man catches her. My dear. Dear? What is it? Help me. Oh, please, please help me. Good heavens. You're in a terrible state. What has happened? Don't let him in. Please. He's after me. Please don't let him in. Who? Who's after you? He'll be here any minute. Please help me. The girl looks to the center door. The lightning flashes and the light dims slowly. The girl looks at the light and begins sobbing again. Please, my dear, try to tell me what happened. You've locked the door. No one can come in. Now try to calm yourself. The light has recovered again. You're waiting for the bus, aren't you? Oh, don't leave me. She rushes into his arms. There, my dear. Of course I won't leave you. The bus. What time? Oh, tell me it will be here soon. The last one's due any time now. The storm has probably slowed it down. Now, listen to me. I shall do whatever I can for you, but you must tell me what has happened. Yes, yes, I must get hold of myself. Here. Sit down. He brings her down to the bench facing the audience. There, now, that's better, isn't it? Now I was at a party. I could have stayed all night with a friend, but I thought I had enough gas to get home. Where do you live? About 8 miles from here. I see. About a mile from here, I suppose. I don't really know. I ran out of gas. I took my flashlight and locked the car and started walking down the road. There are so few cars this time of the morning, but I thought, anyway, I knew I could get the bus when it came along and then go back for the car later. She breaks off and glances at the door again. She shudders at her own thoughts. Come on, now. You were doing fine. I must have walked, I don't know, just a little way, when I noticed a car pulled off into a lane. I saw the rear light burning. I wanted to call to them. I thought I'd just call out to them and ask if they could help me, if they might let me have some gas. Did you? No, I didn't get the chance to. I walked near enough to the car to be heard if I called, but before I could call out, I saw someone. The front door of the car was open and someone was standing by. A man. He hadn't heard me. He was pulling something out of the car. I couldn't tell what it was at first, and then the lightning, and I saw her hand and then her head. Her hair was light and long and it dragged in the mud. This is dreadful. He'll be here. He'll be here. I'm scared. Oh, God, I'm scared. Did he see you? Maybe my flashlight, maybe I screamed, I don't know, I don't think I screamed. I was too frightened. He looked up, I knew he saw me. I dropped the flashlight and started running. I could hear him behind me. I could hear the water splashing under his feet as he ran. I knew he was behind me. I was afraid I was going to faint. I ran crazy like all over the road. Then I ran off the road and into the woods. I circled round and round hoping I'd lose him, but I kept hearing something behind me. I ran until I fell. I knew there was no use. I couldn't keep it up, but then I realized I must have lost him because I didn't hear him anymore. And you came straight here, then? Yes, yes, oh, he's still out there somewhere. He'll be here. Oh, God. I know he will. The bus will be here soon and you'll be all right. Yes. Oh, God, please let it come quickly. You'll have to get to the police immediately. No, I couldn't. I don't want to, I am afraid. But you must. It's your duty. This is a dreadful thing. I know, but what could I tell them? Tell them what you told me just now. That wouldn't be enough, they'd want me to describe him. Maybe identify him. I couldn't, I just couldn't. Are you sure you couldn't think of something that might give them a lead? Anything? I don't even know what he looked like. I couldn't see him very well, I was so frightened. Nevertheless, you've got to go to the police. I don't know why they'll ask you a lot of questions, of course, but I'm sure you can answer most of them. After you tell them the story the way you told it to me, there'll be routine questions, but they'll be simple. They'll probably ask you something like, was he wearing a hat? How was he dressed? I don't even know that. Or was he tall? Was he short? How would you describe him generally? I don't know, I swear I just don't know. In the lightning, are you sure you didn't see his face at all? I don't remember. Maybe he was wearing a hat or something. I don't remember seeing his face. But you saw the girl. No, I didn't. But you said her hair was light and you saw her hand. Yes, I did. In the lightning, I think yes. But you don't remember seeing him? No, I don't. She begins sobbing. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be going on like this, you are much too upset to even think any more about it. Don't worry about it anymore. Something will come to you later that you've forgotten about right now. You'll see. Perhaps. Your flashlight, for instance. You could identify that, couldn't you? Yes, but there, you see. Now look, dash, points to women's room. Go in there, and dry your eyes and fix yourself up. You'll feel much better. You won't leave, will you? Of course not, my dear. I'll be right here. She moves toward the door up left. There is a brilliant flash of lightning. The light begins to dim. The girl looks toward the center door. There is a second flash of lightning illuminating the center door. The girl screams. In the flash of lightning, a man's face can be seen pressed against the glass outside the door. The door rattles viciously. The light in the room has almost dimmed out. Pushing her toward women's room. Get in there. Stay until I tell you to come out. The man pushes her into the room quickly. Outside the door. Rattles the door viciously once more. Let me in. Open this door. Let me in. What do you want? Outside. I want to get out of this storm. What the hell do you think I want? What's the idea of locking this door? You think you own this place? The man goes to the door slowly, throws back the bolt, and the second man enters quickly. He is a nondescript sort of person. Tall, nice looking, and about 30 years of age. He looks about the room as he enters. You've got no right to lock that door, keeping people outside in this kind of weather. The second man moves up to the schedule on the wall. Has there been a bus? No, not yet. Late, huh? Good. Why? Why? I'd have missed it if it were on time, wouldn't I? Yes, of course, how stupid of me. There's someone else here, isn't there? What do you mean? I saw somebody else when I looked in. There. A girl, wasn't it? The two men look at each other a moment, then the first man walks to the door where the girl has gone and knocks on it. The door opens slowly and the girl enters. When she sees the other man standing in the room, she starts to cry out, but the man puts his finger to his lip, conveying silence to her, and then guides her downstage to the bench. I thought you said I didn't say anything. You tried to tell me there was no one else here. I thought there was, dash, did you? Yeah, I was sure there was. What was the idea of lying? I wasn't conscious of lying about anything. Yeah? I guess I'm imagining things. Oh, well, forget it. How far you going? Just into town. How about you, miss? Not far. The second man starts moving down toward the girl. She sees him coming and moves over to the wall, appearing to read the schedule. It's pretty late, isn't it? I was in luck, don't you think? I told that to our friend here, but he didn't get it. The first man. I'll bet she's smarter than you are. Yes, I suppose she might be. noticing the girl's nervousness. Say, you look pretty nervous about something. Storm upsets your plans? You can expect storms to slow up buses. If people were smart, they wouldn't be out on a night like this. Just try to get somewhere when it storms. Can't be done, especially if you're in a hurry. Well, I'm sure as hell am, but there's nothing I can do about it, I guess. There is another flash of lightning and the light dims very low again. The girl is pressed against the right window in fear. The light recovers. Say, you really upset, aren't you? Has somebody been bothering you? The second man moves toward her again. I tease, it's just the storm. Afraid of storms? Yes, I am. The girl seems as if she is about to faint. The first man pushes ahead of the second man and takes her by the arm and leads her down to the bench. She'll be all right. Why don't you leave her alone? Yeah? Sure. He moves away, watching the girl. There is another brilliant flash of lightning and a crack of thunder. The light dims slowly and goes out. The girl lets out a muffled cry. Here? Have a chewing gum, my dear. The man opens the packet and gives her one. The second man pushes his head between them. Don't mind to have one more, do you? No, of course not. Gives him one more. The light comes up slowly. Thanks. He strolls up toward the center door. God! What a night! Always. Wonder what brings people out on nights like this. Wouldn't catch me out if it weren't pretty important. To man. How about you? I have early business in town. To girl. And you? I was visiting with friends. I should have stayed the night. Oh? You're not together then? Oh no, I see. He moves down toward the girl. How far did you say you were going? Not far, about 8 miles. The second man sits beside her and she moves away suspiciously. I never saw anybody so afraid of a storm. It's the lightning. I used to be afraid of it when I was a kid, but I got over it. All by myself too. He takes the girl's arm. Look. Come here. I'll show you. He leads her up to the window rear right. Watch the sky the next time there's a big flash. One of the really beautiful sights in this world if you look at it right, like a great big 4th of July. There is now a brilliant flash of lightning. Look. See? What did I tell you? It's just like it was cutting the whole world in two. The girl breaks away and goes right. You wouldn't even watch it. You'll never get over being afraid of things if you won't face them. I can't. There is the hum of a motor in the distance. They all listen. The second man goes to the window. I guess that's it. Yep, looks empty. Empty. There is the sound of brakes being applied. Each waits for the other to make the first move. Well, are we going? No. What? I'm not going. Why? I don't see that I have to give you a reason for what I do. No, I guess you don't at that. He looks at the girl, then moves to her, reaching for her arm. Well, in that case, I guess we'll just keep each other company, won't we? The girl is stunned. She looks to the first man, who stands behind the second man. The first man shakes his head, no. There is the sound of a horn outside. Backing away from the second man. No, I don't think I'll go either. I'll wait. I think you'd better come on. We'll have it all to ourselves. No, I won't. Leave me alone. I'm going to stay here with him. Looks from one to the other. I get it. Waiting for a bus. He laughs. No wonder you had the door locked. The second man exits. Laughing. The girl rushes after him, slamming the door and throwing the bolt once more. She listens to the sound of the bus pulling away. Then she turns quickly to the man. Thank God. I tried to tell him you weren't here. But you let him in God's name. Why? He was making such a disturbance out there. Besides, there was really no way to tell for certain that no, he's gone. He's gone. I guess it wasn't he. No, how don't think it was you, don't think it was he. No, I don't EGY if yes you do. You know that wasn't the man. Why? That's a step to remembering. No, only that he left. He left? Yes, you do. I knew it would come back slowly that you'd remember something. No? First, you would say that wasn't the man because I remember, and then later that was the man because I remember. Yes. You would remember. No? There is another brilliant flash of lightning and the light begins to dim. Oh no, the light, dear God, no. Don't worry, my dear. You'll have light. He has taken a flashlight from his coat pocket. The girl stares at it as the lightning crashes again and the already very dim light dies completely. The piercing light of the flashlight is the only light in the room. The girl runs up and to the center door and pulls at it. She bolts the door before the man comes near her. A dog that comes there by chance to save itself from the storm jumps, seizes the man with its sharp teeth. The light plays over and highlights the inside of the room. The dog forces the man to run away and the girl comes out to pat the dog.